Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are all fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Lajpat Dotania. This video is related to Vaibhav Lakshmi fast story in English. Many years ago, there was a very big city. Lakhs of people lived there in ancient times. People really lived the happy social life. They used to meet and sit together and enjoyed themselves. In those days, people used to lead the life completely in different way. People of the city were totally busy, engaged in their own personal worldly affairs. The elements of holy devotion, benevolence, sympathy, and affection. All these virtues were rarely visible in the cultural life of the society. Innumerable vices had spread in the daily life of the citizens living in that city. Wine and gambling, race and speculation, illegal relations, and various guilty misdeeds were done by the people living in that city. There is always a silver line hidden among the black clouds in the sky. The lightning of the eternal hope spreads into the thousands of dark clouds of disappointments. In spite of so many vices prevailing in the social life, some pious people lived the virtuous life like the lotus in the muddy water of the pond. Among all the virtuous people, Sheila and her husband also lived pious worldly life. Sheila was of religious nature, living the contented life. Her husband was a humble fellow having good character. Sheila and her husband lived honestly. They never abused or displeased anyone. They were happy to utilize their time in worshipping God. Their worldly life was idle and people never got tired while praising them. Thus, she had been passing her life happily. It is said that the end of the misdeeds is quite strange. Who could read the words of fate written by the goddess of fortune? A king becomes a poor man, and a poor man becomes a king by the destiny in just a moment. Such a great change can be done as a result of misdeeds done. Sheila's husband got the company of bad friends. It is said that the man is influenced by the company he keeps due to the influence of the company of bad friends. Sheila's husband deemed to be one of the wealthiest people, gaining crores of rupees. As a result, he misled his life and became as God as a beggar instead of becoming the wealthy person. He followed evil ways of immorality and began to ruin his life. He indulged in drinking wine, gambling, and race speculation that had spread in the city life. His friends were also on the same immoral path. He began to waste his money in the way of immorality, and at last he lost all the savings and also the ornaments of his wife. Once there was a golden time when he was passing his life happily with his wife and they were utilizing the time in worshipping God. Now there was a great change in their life. They became so poor that they could not get food to satisfy their hunger. Moreover, Sheila had to suffer much due to the abusive language of her husband. Sheila was a polite and well cultured woman. She had suffered a lot because of her husband's misbehavior, but keeping faith in God, she began to bear the sufferings of unhappy life. Unhappiness is followed by happiness, and happiness is followed by unhappiness. In this worldly life. That is the eternal truth. Having faith in the eternal truth of the happiness and unhappiness. Sheila forgot herself in praying and worshipping God. She was hopeful for future happy life. While she had been passing her unhappy time of her life. One day at noontime, someone came knocking at the door. She began to think, who would have come to my place as I am so poor and having nothing with me. Still, however, inspired by RN religious culture of welcoming the guests at the door, she stood up and opened the doors of her house. To her wonder, she saw an old woman standing in front of her. She was a very old woman. Her face was dazzling with the glow of divine light. Her eyes were dripping with the glow of divine light. Her eyes were dripping the nectar of love. Her majestic face was overflowing with the compassion and love. Sheila experienced immense peace in her heart. Though she was not acquainted with her, she was full of delight. She welcomes her and gave her the only torn mat and requested her to sit with hesitation. The old lady said, Sheila, don't you know me? Sheila humbly said, Mother, I feel delightful to see you and experience peace in the soul, as if I have been searching you for a long time. But it seems that you are not known to me. With a smile, the old lady said, Why did you forget me? Every Friday I used to come to the temple of Goddess Lakshmi Ji. When there had been singing praise of the goddess, there we happened to meet each other. Sheila was full of sorrow, as her husband had gone to the immoral way of life. She had stopped going to the temple of Goddess Lakshmi Ji. She felt ashamed to get associated with others. She tried much to recollect the memory of that old lady, but she was not successful. After a while, the old lady said to Sheila, how sweet you had been singing prayer of Goddess Lakshmi Ji in the temple amidst the devotees. Nowadays you are not seen there. Hence I have begun to think the reason for it. At last I have come to see you. Hearing the kind words of the old lady, Sheila's heart moved and her eyes were full of tears. She began to sob painfully. The old lady moved near her and began to console her, striking lightly on her back with love. The old lady said to Sheila, my dear, happiness and sorrow are like the heat and shadow of the sun. Happiness and misery come one after the other. Please have patience and tell me all about your sufferings. You will feel exempted from your pains and will get the remedy for the same. Hearing the consoling words of the lady, Sheila's heart felt peace and comfort. She said to her, we were very happy in our life and enjoyed ourselves with the bills in our heart. My husband was also having a good character. By the grace of God, we pleased with our financial position. We used to utilize our time in worshipping God, but by our ill luck, my husband was influenced by his bad company. At last, he ruined the life by going on the path of immorality, drinking wine, speculation, gambling, race, intoxicating drugs, etc. As a result, we have become as good as beggars of the footpath. The old lady said, Dear, happiness and sorrow come one after the other. Moreover, the end of the misdeeds is strange. Every man has to suffer the consequences of his good or bad deeds. Now don't get worried. You have already suffered all the consequences of your husband's misdeeds. Now you will happy days of your life. You are the devotee of Goddess Lakshmi Ji. Goddess Lakshmi Ji is the incarnation of love and compassion. She is very merciful to her devotees. Hence have patience and observe the vrat of the Goddess Lakshmi Ji, and your life will be quite easy going. Having heard about the observance of the story of divine Goddess Lakshmi Ji, Sheila's face glittered with light. She said to the old lady, Mother, kindly tell me how the fast of Lakshmi Ji can be observed. I will certainly observe it. The old lady said, The vrat of Lakshmi Ji is very easy to follow. It is called the Vaibhav Lakshmi fast, fast giving wealth, or Vaibhav Lakshmi fast, fast giving luxury. All the hopes of the person who observes the fast will get fulfilled, and she or he becomes happy, wealthy, and reputed. Then she began to describe how to perform the fast. Dear, this fast is very simple and easy to observe. Many people observe this fast by the improper method. Hence, they don't have good result. People believe that the fast can be observed only by applying yellow and red turmeric to golden ornaments. But it is not so. Fast should be performed with proper ceremony according to the religious scriptures or shastras. Then only the observance of the fast becomes fruitful. The celebration of the fast also should be performed as prescribed by the shastra with proper ceremony. The vrat should be observed on Friday every week. One should put on clean clothes after taking bath and should utter silently Jai Ma Lakshmi. One should not speak evil of others, having washed hands and feet in the evening. One should sit on the wooden seat facing the east direction. One should put a big wooden seat, and then one should put a copper pot on the small heaps of rice arranged on the handkerchief spread on the wooden seat. One should keep gold or a silver ornament or a rupee coin in a small bowl placed on the copper pot. One should light the lampstand and the incense stick near the wooden seat. There are many incarnations of Goddess Lakshmi. A person observing the fast of Vaibhav Lakshmi should devotedly see Sri mystical diagram and various complexions or forms of Goddess Lakshmi Ji. Then one should sing the prayer of Lakshmi Ji. Afterwards, one should apply the ornaments or a rupee coin with the yellow and red turmeric and rice grain. Then, after adoring it with a red flower, one should wave lights, keeping sweets or piece of jaggery, and should utter Jai Ma Lakshmi. After the rituals, one should offer the prasad among the members of the family. That ornament or a rupee coin should be put to the safe place. The water kept in the copper bowl should be poured into the pot of basil plant, tulsi, and the rice grain should be thrown to the birds. In this way, one gets his or her desires fulfilled by observing the fast according to the prescribed ceremony of the Shastras. A man gets wealthy by the grace of Goddess Lakshmi Ji, and unmarried girls get married. The married woman maintains the happy state of wifehood, and a childless woman gets a child by the influence of observance of the fast. Sheila was pleased to know about the observance of the fast from that old lady. She said to her mother, You have shown me the ceremony of the fast, Now I will surely observe it. But please tell me how long this fast should be done and how it should be celebrated. The old lady said, people say that this fast can be done in one's own way, but it is not so. This Vaibhav Lakshmi fast should be done for 11 or 21 Friday. On the last Friday, the fast should be celebrated offering a coconut and sweet dish of rice. Then on that day, the sweets should be given to 7 unmarried girls or ladies and saying Jai Ma Vaibhav Lakshmi. They should be given a book of Vaibhav Lakshmi fast. Afterwards, you should bow down your head to the photograph of Goddess Dhanlakshmi and should pray in the heart Mother. I have observed the Vaibhav Lakshmi fast. Please fulfill all our wishes. Kindly give wealth to the poor and give children to the childless women. Let the married woman enjoy the happy state of wifehood. Let the unmarried girl fulfill her desires. Please have grace on those who observe your fast and be kind to them by favoring happiness in their lives by praying in this manner. Bow down your head to the Dhanlakshmi incarnation of the goddess Lakshmi Ji and keep your hand above, not to touch the flames of the lamp and apply it to your eyes. Hearing the ceremony for the observation of Vaibhav Lakshmi fast, she closed her eyes and decided in her mind to do the fast with full faith according to Shastras for 21 Friday and to celebrate the same with ceremony. When Sheila opened the eyes, she was very much surprised to know that the old lady had disappeared. That old lady was no one else but Lakshmi Ji herself, as Sheila was the devoted worshipper. Goddess Lakshmi Ji herself had come in the form of an old lady to show Sheila the path of happiness. On the very next day, it was Friday. After taking bath, Sheila began to utter Jai Ma Lakshmi with full faith in the goddess Lakshmi. During the day, she did not defame anyone. In the evening, having washed her hands and feet, Sheila placed the wooden seat. She put her nose ornament in the small bowl placed on the copper pot, which was on the heaps of rice arranged on the handkerchief spread on the wooden seat. Sitting in the east, Sheila observed the Vaibhav Lakshmi fast with proper ceremony as informed by the old lady. Then she offered some sugar to her husband. Immediately there was a great change in her husband's nature. As usual, her husband did not beat her. She was very much happy to see such miraculous change in husband. Then after observing the fast with devotion and faith for 21 Friday, Sheila celebrated the last Friday. She gave a book of Vaibhav Lakshmi fast to 7 ladies and bowing down her head to the photograph of goddess Lakshmi Ji, prayed, Mother, I have finished observance of the fast today. Kindly fulfill the desires of the unmarried girls and return the happiness of those who observe the fast. Be merciful to bless you with bliss of life uttering. Give wealth to the poor, a child to the childless woman, and preserve the happiness of the married woman. Kindly fulfill the desires. Uttering these words, Sheila kept her hands above the flames of the lamp and applied her hands to her eyes and paid homage to the goddess. In this way, Sheila could get the result as she had observed the fast according to the prescribed ceremony of the Shastras. Her husband gave up the immoral way of life and began to earn with great efforts with the pious power of the goddess. Her husband became wealthy. He got back the ornaments of Sheila mortgaged by him. Henceforward he became a nobleman, and Sheila regained the peace and happiness in her life as before. Having seen the pious power of the Vaibhav Lakshmi fast, other women of the street began to perform the fast according to the ceremony prescribed by the Shastras. O Goddess Dhanlakshmi, be merciful to all as you had been to Sheila. Fulfill the desires of all, bless all with peace and bliss. Jai Ma Dhanlakshmi, Jai Ma Vaibhav Lakshmi. So friends, how did you like the Vaibhav Lakshmi fast story?